Guess what? You can tell by the sun. That's right, late start. It rained last night and they couldn't use the hammock. So, but I found some nice oak trees to set up my tent under, so it didn't really inundate me too much. But also I wanted to say that when I got to the camp here, Oak Creek South, I think, there's a nice family and they told me a nice campsite on the other side there. But then later that night, they brought me over some, what do you call it, Florida stew? It's heart of palm, onions, bacon, and salt, pepper, some seasoning. So it was pretty good. It's like a kind of like a soupy stew in a way. So thank you very much for that. And then as I was heading out, they gave me a couple of deer hamburgers. So I got those in my pack here for this afternoon. And today I think is only going to be 10.5 miles. So I'm going to back off on my pace a little bit. Try to help my knee out some more. So, see how it goes. I think there's some wet spots up ahead too because of the rain. Blah, 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 blah. So let's see what's up here, huh? Oh, there might be some wild citrus up here, some wild oranges, grapefruit. And they even said there might be some wild pineapples. So let's see what we can find. And just like that, here it is. I heard these are pretty sour. So I think what I'll do is take a couple or two or three and decide if I'm going to try and eat it or put it in my water. Smell good. I'll put it in my pocket for right now. Okay, let's see what this tastes like here. Let's see what this tastes like. Mmm. Yeah, that's sour. It's refreshing, but it's sour. Mmm. Mmm. Mm. Ah. Okay. I think the rest of them, I'll squeeze it in my water bottle. Oh boy. Good. All right. Whew. This trail continues to be really super pretty. I've been still more or less paralleling the Kissimmee River, and this section today is between a place called Oak Creek and Mikko Landing, I think it's called, which is right next to the town of Bassinger. So yeah, really pretty, huh? All this jungly stuff here. Only been a few spots where it's been kind of mucky. Other than that, very nice. Well, I wish you could be in person here to experience this. It's not just the beauty of looking at it that makes it so stunning to me anyway. You know, the personality of the place as well. But it's also the breeze blowing through the palms and the oaks. Not only the feeling of that breeze, but the sound of it. And the the moisture in the air, the warmth. It's probably, I guess, 85-ish, something like that. 83, 85 with humidity, but the breeze just kind of makes it, stirs it up and makes it feel, what's the word, yummy, caressing, comfortable, I don't know. Huh. Well, just ran into my first slithery friend on the trail here. Howdy, friend. Don't worry, I'm not coming closer. I'll go way around. Have a nice day. See you later. Cottonmouth, I think. Pretty in here, isn't it? Oh, you're just teasing me, aren't you? Those wild oranges up there. I can't get to them. There's some down here on the ground, but they're all old, moldy, full of ants. And these are too high to get with my poles. Oh, come on, man. And I tried shaking the tree. Oh, man, so close. That makes me have a orange urge. That, oh, here's another one. All right. See what we can get here, huh? Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. All right. Take this one. Yeah. Feels kind of hard. Ouch. All right. Okay, I got two of them. They're both kind of hard. There's some more up here. Boy, stay here all day and eat all these oranges, huh? All right, let's go. Well, I guess this is practice for when I get up to Big Cypress. We had some rain last night and it's inundated this trail. So, just picking my way through the shallowest parts. All right, let's go over here. And wouldn't you know, it's at the end of the day, so I don't really have time for my socks and my boots to dry out for the morning. Huh. All right. This is what I signed up for, right? I better pay attention. I just lost the marker. Here's one right here, but Let's see, that way? That way? Oh no. Here it is right there. Okay. Hello there. This is the Mikko Landing campsite. Stayed here last night, and special thanks to Mike Gormley. I showed you those that cache of water back there at Starvation Slough. Well, he's the guy that put the water out, and he's got another cache up here. But the interesting thing is, I found a phone on the trail a couple days ago, and it had no identification on it or anything like that. So I contacted this Mike Gormley guy, and I said, hey, when I get up to your next cache, can I just leave the phone there, and then whenever you come to replenish it, just grab the phone and hold on to it, and I'll try and put out a post on the hiker groups as to if anybody lost their phone. So he said, no, I won't do that, but I'll come and see you and pick it up. So last night when I got to this camp, he got here, and he brought some water, and he brought me a couple of Gatorades. Oh yeah, and some electrolyte powder, and we had a nice little chat. So thank you very much, Mike, for that. And now today, I have no idea what my goal is, because I'm dragging. So I might go about 10 miles to a county park, or I might go about 8 miles to another campsite. And then what I think I'll do is, when I get into the town of Okeechobee, which, depending upon how slowly I go, I'll either get there in 2 days or 3 days. I'll take a couple days off in Okeechobee, and then I'll go around the west side of Lake Okeechobee and probably take another 2 days. I think I'll take 2 days off in Clewiston. But I waited a little bit too long to start out this morning. So naturally I'll be hiking during the heat of the day. But at least right now it's kind of clouded up and there's a breeze, so it's not too bad. But it's one of those, kind of blah days, just kind of la 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 la, keep going. Which way do I go? I go this way. So there you have it. And that was really, oh hi there. Are you lost and don't know where to go? Where's Mama? I'm not going that way. Maybe I should see if he'll let me pet him. But anyway, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. So I think I'm just going to lollygag along today. It's this past day, today kind of reminds me of, there was a time in eastern Colorado where it was a hot and humid day, just like kind of today. And I hiked from shade to shade. And that day I ended up even walking into the night, because that was the day where I shifted my hiking to nighttime. And I'm not going to do that here, even though the moon's starting to come to full phase. But all right, oh, I know what I was saying. Is that trail yesterday was kind of interesting. I didn't expect that. Wading around and all that. That was good practice, I guess. All right, I'm heading into the town of Bassinger to get some Gatorade and ice cream and root beer. And I don't want to wade through this, so let's find a way around it. All right. Oh, there goes Mama. Your other baby's over here to the left. Oh, hi. Come on by. Come on. I'm your friend. Well, I made it a couple miles and I stopped for a couple hours. There at the country trail store. Got a couple barbecue sandwiches, a bunch of drinks. I drank too much. Now I'll try walking on a bloated stomach, right? But here, look at this sign. Be a man, buy land. So this is the town of Bassinger, and that country store was not too bad. They had a little bit of what you might need, and I think it's a little bit more well stocked because this road right over here behind me goes to that Kissimmee Prairie State Preserve that I walked through a few days ago, and the trail then went around like this, following the river, and then came back around this way. So on to a place called is it Starvation Slough? No, Chandler. I think it's called Chandler Slough. I'll camp there tonight, and then I think the next day I'll go into Okeechobee. So this is US 98, and it's kind of a detour part of the trail, although I'm not doing it because of the detour, although maybe I am. So I came from Mikko Landing campsite, then I went up to the general store. If I wanted to be a trail purist, I would have gone back to the campsite. And then followed the trail, which goes through there, and then hooks on to US 98 over here, which I'll rejoin, which will join with me, and then it goes back and eventually back to that Chandler Slough. But I guess it's one of those nothing happens by chance type of things too, is because here, I'll show you here the graph, and that's probably indicative of what happened with me yesterday. The water level in the slough is raised, as you can see, that dramatic spike past couple days. So it's probably just as well, because I didn't really feel like slogging through water and mud, which is probably what's going on that part of the trail there. So road walk for I think about 3 miles, and then back on the trail. So what is it about the end of the day where I get the water? I'm going through another slough here, so it's like it's kind of like walking on a sponge. It's not that it's standing water, but as you can probably hear, it's water nonetheless, and it's at the end of the day. Geesh. Yeah. It looks clear right now, doesn't it? It just rained. It's interesting how just a very short rain can get everything so wet. I mean, it was a rain of about 3 minutes, and there were big drops, and everything got soaked. Well, my backpack anyway. But I think this is the earliest I've gotten all set up. So this is the first night I've gotten all set up relatively early, and as you can see, I'm using the tent again. And looking out over the prairie there, the Kissimmee River, I was out beyond there. And a nice little oak protected campsite. Chandler, is it Chandler Slough East? Something like that. Or something like that. Yeah, it's interesting, you know. This whole trip I haven't used that tent except for once up there in the Upper Peninsula. And so now these past few nights I've been using it over and over just because there's not any suitable trees for the hammock. So I think what I'm going to do is, I was going to hang on to the hammock through the swamp, but I think I'm just going to jettison the hammock. I'm going to send it to a friend's house for safekeeping, and I'll just make do with the tent through the swamp and the little islands of dryness. I don't think there's any rain that's going to come in these next week or so to swell up the water in the swamp. So, all right, so that's it from Chandler Slough East, I think it is. I might try and make it into Okeechobee tomorrow, or I might just do 8 miles and then make it into Okeechobee the next day. And I think I am going to take at least 1 day off in Okeechobee, and then go around to Clewiston and take another probably 2 days off there. But then I might take 2 days off in Okeechobee and 2 days off in Clewiston. I have no idea. We'll just play it by ear. It's God's trip, not mine, right? Nighty night. Quite a bit of rain this morning, actually. This is at Chandler Slough campsite. But look at this. You know, I showed you the aerial map of the restoration that's going on the Kissimmee River. Well, here it is up close and personal. This construction going on is the actual filling up of the old canal and letting the river restore itself in this whole area here. It's pretty interesting. So this is about 11 miles. 10 or 11, well, let's see. Yeah, I guess about 11 miles north westerly of from the town of Okeechobee. So I'm going to try and make that today. It's a little bit cooler today, but this is really interesting. Look at that. All that gets filled in. Okeechobee is that way. So it would be interesting to come here, you know, in about another 5 years after this is all done, to see what this section looks like. Huh. Okay, so onwards to Okeechobee. I think I'll make it today. It's supposed to be cooler, about 76, 75, but still humid. And then I guess I'll just stay a day there. We'll see how I feel. I might extend it to 2 days. And then, like I said previously, then I'll go to Clewiston and take another day or two off. Get a Clewiston, huh? Get a Clewiston. Well, lollygagging around again today. Didn't start till 1:03. It's been a pretty section though. Yeah, look at that. Now I'm wondering if I'll make it into Okeechobee. Oh, look at this. All right. I get to cross some barbed wire again. Okay. Alright, I think I go. It's not that way. I think I go this way for a second. I think this is called Lofkin Road. Lofkin. Oh, there's train tracks. Yeah, I go across train tracks up there. Should I stand on the tracks to see if a train's coming? Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, I guess it's safe. Well, this is going to be a treat. Going through an open pasture without any fences and with some cow friends up ahead. Let's see if they stick around or if they run away while I'm coming, huh? I'm coming, friends! Nah, they're beginning to take off. You know, that's funny. I found all these cows, just about all of these cows in Florida, to be scaredy cows. I don't know why. Why are you Florida cows so scared? All right. This is a pretty little section here. Kind of like this prairie or savanna, whatever you want to call it. Punctuated by either the hammocks, the palm hammocks, or the single palm trees. It's pretty nice. You know something too, is that even though I think it's probably about I don't know, 7 or 8 degrees cooler than yesterday, maybe a little bit more, it kind of feels hotter just because it's a little bit more humid from that rain we got this morning. So it's another slow moving day. La 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 la. It doesn't help when you get a start at 1 o'clock, huh? La 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 la. Walk in the middle of the heat of the day. That's smart, isn't it? Yeah, instead of getting up early, walking in the cool of the day, let's wait till the hottest part of the day. Sure, that's smart. Huh. Oh, and speaking of heat and the hottest part of the day, I was talking to the guy over at the Cracker Trail Country Store, I think that's what it's called, yesterday. And he said he's lived here all his life. But he moved to Pueblo, Colorado for a couple years. And just came back. And he's saying, oh, I can't stand this heat anymore. Although no, it does get hot in Pueblo in the summer. Although I guess it's maybe not as humid as it is here. I wonder why the trail couldn't have just come through that savanna there, huh? There's supposed to be a 12-foot alligator living in this pond. I don't see it. Oh! Just kidding. Unless it's out there in the middle and that's why the fish are jumping. Because they weren't jumping before I got here. It's kind of a pretty little pond. Black water, but Alright, no gator here. On we go. Hey, remember in Lake Butler when we saw those birds and the getting all excited at themselves in the reflection of the glass door. You know what these birds are called? I don't, these aren't turkeys. I don't think they're turkeys. No, they aren't turkeys. Are they? No. Alright, see you guys later. If you are turkeys, you better watch out because hunting season starts, I think, this weekend for you. See you later. Bye-bye. And look at this, we got a peacock over there. It's a veritable menagerie. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Huh. Remember when I was a kid, I had this fedora type of hat, and I had a long peacock feather in it. I forget how and when and where I got it, but it was kind of interesting hat. This is a pretty and serene sight, isn't it? This is Platts Bluff County Park, and this is the Kissimmee River boat ramp here, launch boat. Yeah, very pretty. I don't know if you've heard it from time to time. There's been some gunshots, shotguns. I think that people are getting ready for turkey season coming up here. Oh, there you go. So a pretty nice area here. Yeah. Okay, so you know how I was mentioning Dixie?